Rap ID. KATTARWAAD. I know the D sometimes is silent, but yeah, KATTARWAAD, I'm guessing. Extremist. I mean, before it start, you can literally put any religious group and any non-religious group or any group in general in whatever situation, and you can find extremists in it. Whether it is politics, religion, whatever it is, you can always find extremists.
हाँ मैं हिंदू और ये देश हिंदुस्तान है, प्रधानमंत्री हिंदू क्योंकि बहुमत अवाम है। मुझे गर्व मेरी सोच मेरी रूह भी हिंदू, तभी मुंह में हिंदू हर वक्त जय श्री राम है। हमारा ही खाते हो तुम फिर हमारा ही विरोध। राम मंदिर के ऊपर तुमने बाबरी बनाया, जिसको शक उसकी कब्र दूंगा खोद, मेरा जायज है क्रोध। जय श्री राम। धर्म की रक्षा की बात हो हम डरते नहीं, हम वीर गति को प्राप्त हम मरते नहीं। तुम धर्म के नाम पे खुद को माइनॉरिटी मानते, खुद को ही हो बांटते बेशर्ते, सही क्यों? पर हम धर्म की बात करें तो हम संघी गुंडे दंगई, पर किसने बढ़ाया आतंकवाद? दुनिया में सच्चाई होती कम नहीं। मानवता की मौत तुम, दानवता की फौज तुम, क्या कहना पड़ेगा कि आतंकवाद की कौम तुम। कश्मीर में वही लाशें, कितनी औरत कितने बच्चे, पर वो हिंदू थे उस समय, क्यों मौन तुम? कौन तुम देशद्रोही वेश वही, इस देश की मिट्टी नहीं तुम्हारे हाथ में पत्थर, फेंक दो ये जवानों पर भगवानों पर और हम सहते रहे। सैड स्टोरी। अगर श्री राम ने हमें दया सिखाई तो लक्ष्मण ने सिखाया करना अंत भी। तुमने दिया जिन्ना को जन्म, जाओ पाकिस्तान ये धरती स्वामी विवेकानंद की। अरे अल्लाह के नाम पे छाती पे बॉम्ब लपेट के शहादत की चाह नहीं ये आदत तुम्हारी। लानत तुम्हारी सोच पे जो दूसरे धर्म को कोसते, जिहाद की फसाद भी पैदावार है तुम्हारी। और बुरके की आड़ में कितनी बार तुम बचकर दिखा चुके असली मकसद। गौ तस्कर गौ भक्षक 100 लश्कर ताइबा तुम्हारी कौम की नस्ल। अरे गाय को माता नहीं तो कम से कम मानो एक जानवर, तुम खाते उसको चीर कर उसमें भी जान, ये जानकर याद रखना ये पाप धुलेगा नहीं छान कर, क्योंकि उसकी जगह तुम्हारे पेट में नहीं, उसकी जगह खुले मैदान पर। ओ गॉड। और कल की बात है, तुमने उकसाए कितने छात्र, भड़काए कितने दंगे, जलाए कितनी बसें, फहराए कितने तिरंगे, लड़ी कितनी जंग तुमने देश प्रेम के लिए। तुम्हारे देश प्रेम में लग जाता इतनी आसानी से क्यों जंग है? तुम्हारे पूर्वज हिंदू उत्थान के, फिर भी तुम बोझ भारत माँ की शान पे। तुम्हें भगवा से नफरत है, नारसी से नफरत, सीधा क्या क्यों नहीं देते तुम्हें प्यार पाकिस्तान से? खैर हर सिक्के के दो पहलू, सोचा पहले मैं कह लूं। मैंने बोला तूने साहब, तू बोल थोड़ा मैं सह लूं। जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम। शायद हिंदुस्तान के मतलब से तू रूबरू ही नहीं, डम फक। हुजूर बेवकूफ गौमूत्र का नशा कम कर। हिंदुस्तान का अर्थ सिंधु नदी के पार की धरती, ना कि हिंदुओं का स्थान। पर तू डम फक क्या बोलूं तुझे, डम भक्त। तुझे दिखता ना भेदभाव, तुझे लगते हम सब हम शक्ल, तुझे दिखते हम सब के हाथ में कंकड़। तेरी बात कराऊं क्या अपने वालिद से जो तुझसे बड़ा देशभक्त, भारत की आर्मी में गर्मी में सर्दी में तैनात, कश्मीर में इस वक्त। ओ सॉरी, कश्मीर में अभी आउट ऑफ संपर्क। और भय में जीना भयंकर, लेकिन इस लोकतंत्र में जमकर होती मॉब लिंचिंग और भीड़। वीडियो बनाती जय श्री राम चिल्लाती, पुलिस चुप, सरकार आंखों में पट्टी लगाती। ये राम राज्य नहीं ये वनवास, ये जंगल, ये जंगल। तुम बनते गौर रक्षक पर लगभग हर सड़क पर इस मुल्क में जी रही गाय मर मर कर। और जिस हुकूमत में बलात्कारी और अपराधी राजनीति में मिल जाए, मेरा ईमान नहीं देता इजाजत, पर क्योंकि वो तेरे ही मजहब के जातू उनका खुल के समर्थन कर। क्यों? और बुर्का एक प्रतीक हया का कुरान में, जा जाके देख क्या लिखी मर्यादा वेद पुराण में। पहले झांक खुद के गिरेबान में, पहले अपना तन ढक। हाँ किया कुछ लोगों ने अल्लाह अकबर बदनाम, पर सुनकर राम का नाम। वो दिन दूर नहीं जब होंगे कत्ल सरेआम और प्रशासन होगा मौन, क्योंकि संविधान की रीढ़ को तोड़कर चीर मरोड़ कर करना चाहते ये हिंदू राष्ट्र का निर्माण। ये वनवास, ये जंगल, हिंदुत्व के रक्षक या बोलूं तुम्हें हिंदुत्व के राक्षस। अगर सर्वाइवल की बात हो, एक मुस्लिम और एक गाय हो, तुम खा जाओगे मुसलमान को बेशर्त, ये बात 100% सच। और ये जमीन किसी के बाप की नहीं, तो हमें ये भय नहीं कि तुम्हारा हिंदुत्व इस्लाम की कब्र खुदवा न दे। भाई ये कहीं तुम एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम का नाम भी इतिहास से भुलवा न दे। भाई ये कहीं भगवा का भार भाईचारे को इस देश के बाहर भगवा न दे। अरे बचपन में टीवी में जय श्री राम सुनने को मिलता था, तो दिखते थे छाती चीरते हुए हनुमान, और आज दिखते हैं हाथ में तलवार लिए हैवान शैतान। क्या शास्त्रों में शस्त्र ही वीरता की पहचान? लेकिन बिल्कुल पहलू हर सिक्के के दो, अलग हर बंदे की सोच। तो क्यों ना इस कट्टरवाद जहनियत को छोड़ बड़े भाईचारे की ओर, इंसानियत की ओर।
ये आग लगाने वाले कौन हैं? वो उनके कपड़ों से ही पता चल जाता है।
Oh, I mean, that's the way to do it. You have them play the other's role. I mean, I like that. I like, because you have to acknowledge that there is hate in your own beliefs, no matter what you believe. I've had this conversation. I've lived in San Francisco for 4 years, and there is nothing quite like talking to a brick wall, which are people who are so stuck by their own ideology they refuse to look past it. And it's difficult because there are issues with being extreme to extreme ends, and they refuse to accept the fact that, yes, there are people who believe the same or claim to believe the same thing as you do. Because heck, I worked at a church for years, and I was able to tell the people who were there who didn't actually truly believe what was being taught. They were just there because it was what was culturally expected of them. It was what it was expected of their colleagues. Their colleagues expected them to do this. It's just one of those things. Their neighbors expected them to do it. It's a way of living, but they don't live their life the way they're supposed to. It's one of those things that you come to notice that there are people who just don't know truly, or the people who don't read the text. And that's sad, because in most cases, most people have never even read their own text, whether it's for political, whether it's for religious, whether it's for any random organization. No matter what it is, they don't read it, because they prefer going and being told. It's easier, far easier, and I've been victim of this too, for being told things rather than looking it up. Sometimes I'll hear things that just seem so wrong, and I will look it up, and it's just like, oh, okay, maybe there's some truth to what they were saying, but not entirely. But it's just one of those things that it's just it's easier to just listen to what the elders, what the priests, what the political leaders tell you is right or wrong, when you yourself just can't be bothered to open your own text, your own political, like, see what their narrative is, what they're truly believing, what they're truly following. And yes, I roped politics into this because politics is extreme. How many riots? I mean, the U.S. suffered that the last political election. It's nuts because extremists on both sides. It had nothing to do with being true or honest or talking with people. Everyone was just spewing hate on all sides. It's just about, let's come to a table and talk. Oh, that's why I love that it was they were each of different beliefs, doing so I like that. The Hindu was talking about the hate of what some of the Hindus have done, and the Muslim was talking about the hate of what some of the Muslims have done. Because to the Muslims who are truly peaceful, don't see them as real Muslims in most cases. Yeah. But yeah, that's just it's insane. It's insane when you're stuck talking to brick walls. And I've spoken to plenty of brick walls, and I will say I have been one myself. I'm honestly one. There are things that I just refuse to accept. There are certain things like on when it comes to like well, I know abortions, divorce. There are things where I draw the line. But then again, it's because of what I firmly believe in my religious beliefs as to why I feel strongly towards certain things. It doesn't have to do with, oh, well, they're a victim of this. Well, why punish the child for something like that? Oh, well, the husband just hasn't been as very attentive as usual. That's why they're filing for a divorce. Well, no. Is he beating? Is he cheating? Those are like the only two real reasons you can. But yeah, oh yeah, that was powerful. I like that. I kind of wish it was more of a epic rap battles, because it felt like the first half was a little too strong, and then I was like, okay, a long break, please allow the Muslim to say something, please allow the Muslim to say something. Then he finally did, because it just felt like it got too long to get to him. If it was split like an epic rap battle where they're competing for turns, I think it would have flowed more naturally, because the way it starts, it just feels like the Muslim is being beaten down, and then you have to wait till halfway point, and then the Hindu's getting beaten down, and I was like, oh, okay, here we go, because I was getting worried that I'm like, oh my gosh, is this just going to be pointing one way? Is this going to be pointing one? I would not have been happy for that. I would have been like, oh my gosh, there's hate in everything. But it got to it. It just honestly started feeling like it wouldn't go that way. But I liked that. I really liked that. That was powerful. I'm pretty sure no matter what, get comments about hate just because there are people who are brick walls who refuse to open a dialogue or talk or acknowledge that's a thing. Yeah, thank you for recommending that one. That is a good one. That definitely needs to get more traction. That definitely does.